What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. What's going on out there? How the hell is it? I just made a short video, but I do have a clip of it because I'm pretty sure if I play that short video here, they're gonna try to strike me down for privacy because all of a sudden privacy is important to them. Just their privacy, though. Not everybody's privacy, not privacy in general. Two, check. Huh. My restream's glitching out just a little bit, but hopefully you guys can see me. Can you see me? What's cooking? Let me look at my phone and see what's happening. It is perfect freaking weather here in Pismo Beach. It's like 63, 64 degrees. Slight wind. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Couldn't be nicer. Tracy G in the house. Legally Blonde. What's up? What's happening? So Emmy just ended her live stream. Man, that case is tough stuff, I tell you that. The world is burning. I have no idea why my background is blue. It should be orange. Let me fix that shit. What the hell? There we go. Hear fire trucks in the background here. California is in a tense state of affairs, my friends. It's I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you it's feeling a little bit like Armageddon. Always try to be hopeful, but sheesh. Kansas City Chief for Life is in the house. Pookie, I hope you're well. Lord T-Roll, what's going on? For those of you who didn't join us in celebrating Savage's birthday, go check it out. Or even if it's still up, it was that much fun. You guys missed out if you weren't there. I made a short. Actually, here, I'll start with that. I'll show you that short that I made. Vivacious Val is one of the funniest human fucking beings alive. And I can prove it. I've got evidence to prove it. All right. So she not only did she sing happy birthday to Savage, like Marilyn Monroe, but she also brought a prop. I mean, well, are you kidding me? Who does that? All right, so give me 1 second to pull it up. It was so funny. I could not stop laughing. It's never too late to go over there and tell Savage happy birthday. It's 50th birthday. Big birthday, small hands. You'll know what I mean in here just in a second. Let's see. I mean, just to have the presence of mind to know how fucking wild that her prop was going to look and then pull it off with full success. I did add some sound effects to it, as you can imagine. But have a look. I'll start out with something light here. Make sure you do hit the thumbs up. Double check to make sure you're subscribed. And I do have a super chat goal available. And if we meet that goal, I will continue to go live and fucking bring the receipts and tell the truth. Boy, did Rebecca tell a whopper today. Like, look, trust me, I'm just as burnt out talking about that heifer as you guys are. That's a fact. Our work here is almost done. I mean, gee, it's the signals of desperation that she's been demonstrating are just outstanding. Outstanding. Senator, no, the birthday stream's not up at the moment. Haha, that doesn't surprise me. So you guys just missed out. If you weren't there, you just missed out. It was a hoot. It's very fun. Let's see. Okay. This is just a tiny sample of it. This is far more mellow than let's just say if you weren't there, you missed out. Let's see, can you see that? And my slogan's been Val 2028 for a while now. Val for president.
This distracting me. That's distracting me. No, you can't hear it. Oh, okay, then I'll leave it on.
I done told you 4 times you can't hear it.
Okay, Mama, damn.
Damn. See how well you listen?
Woo. That does feel good, though. Right on my back.
Huh?
Just blowing my hair in the wind. Messing my hairdo up.
Don't make me bring up the baby hands.
Girl, I cannot with them baby hands.
You go, Sam.
What was I going to do?
You want me to sing? You want me to sing Happy Birthday?
I do.
Like Marilyn Monroe with my baby
Do it,
hands.
girl.
Like with Marilyn Monroe. Look, if you don't look at my baby hands holding this mic. Happy birthday to you.
Let me full
Happy
screen.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Savage.
Rev it.
Happy birthday to you.
I think my haters forgot that I could still make videos, but it's so nice to make a video that's it's not war related. It's just a fun one. And what a fucking prop, dude! Like seriously, what are we talking about? Why have I never seen anyone do that before? Hey Opal, thanks for being here. Apple, Selena Dixon, thanks so much for being here. Joe, Curious AF, what's going on? Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? All right, so now let's get into the nitty gritty of Miss Turner said some crazy shit again about my friend Emmy. Like, I had to clear this up right away. She's doing her best to try to drag Emmy down to their level and compare. She's not the same. She's a professional woman who YouTubes as a hobby that fosters cats. By all accounts, she's a good person. These fucking vampires just want to make it something it's not. But this particular situation, let me tell you, this is a whopper. This is Rebecca taking a story that is true, but it is true about Davis fam or Heather, whatever you want to call her, fucking cuckoo bird. She is the one that drove 400 plus miles from her home in eastern Ohio to my hometown in southwestern Pennsylvania. She's the one that strapped on an adult diaper and frantically drove 400 miles in her 91 Honda Civic. Not my fucking problem. Like, that's creepy as shit and not my fucking problem because I'm not worried about some crazy woman. There are crazy people everywhere. But this is where it gets interesting. This hippopotamus bee over there tried to twist it around like and imply that Emmy would do something like that. No, bitch, your friend, your moderator, and your sister in creepyhood fucking is the one that straps on the diaper and drives 400 miles. That's you, bitch. The one you promote. The one B Tim sits on a panel with. Yes, another fucking mentally unstable bitch that's going and driving places on your behest. Google it. You're just fucking weirdos, dude. That's all that's to it. You're below me. And this is what a clear indication that, like, pure, unadulterated desperation. Nothing is sticking on. She's throwing everything at the wall. Everything's just sliding down. Not unlike the slow decline of her reputation and credibility in the last 2 years. Just a sliding like fucking hot cheese in the sun. Sliding all the way off of that motherfucking cracker, dude. That's what's happening. But check this out. And before it's all piss and vinegar, I just wanted to tell Savage happy birthday again. Let's see. Lunatic Farmer in their house. Salty Gigi. Don't give a fuck. What's up, haters? What's up, Discord? What's up, Rebecca? Couple days till court. You get nervous yet, stupid? You're starting to feel regret, remorse. Do you feel any like urge to take accountability today? No, probably not, huh? Smoke if you got 'em. Fucking gross, dude. Gross. What's up, Lacey? Which one is it? Oh, I gotta pull it up. Give me 1 second here. You can see what Davis fam looks like on my thumbnail for the short I just made. I'm not gonna pull it up here because she's just so thirsty and so desperate to strike me. So I'm not gonna give her this live stream. Nope, ain't gonna do it. You sit over there and be mad. Go over ahead and set up your how to stay clean and sober classes on your fucking YouTube page. Right. That'd be like taking parenting classes from Rebecca. Fuck all of you. People are goofy as fuck.
Next thing you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Next thing you know, you're going to have somebody named Emmy driving.
Okay, it's no secret that my friend Headstone's name is Emmy. So she's saying, next time you know, you're going to have... Listen, Emmy would never get in her car for you fucking losers, dude. Never. Say what you want about me, but you know damn well that Emmy would never do that. This is just straight up slander and defamation from an abusive, crack-headed mother sitting in a trap house in Illinois. That's all this is. Why do you keep going at Emmy? Are you so threatened by any fucking successful women? Is that what it is? Oh, you're threatened by successful men too, you say. Oh, I see. I see a theme here. You're mad at the world. Not our fucking problem, lady. God damn it. In any case.
Hyper going after my Mod Davis fam trying to get.
Okay, so you're saying Emmy would put a diaper on and go after your Mod Davis fam. It's so interesting that you would say that, Buzzy. It's so interesting to me that you would say that. You know why I find that so interesting? Because that exact Mod Davis fam is the crazy bitch that threw on a diaper and drove 400 plus miles to stalk where I'm from. So it's cool that you were able to reappropriate that story and make it your own in the most smoky-brained, dark-souled, like vagrant type of way that you've just done. Living in your trap house, in your house of lies. It's a house of lies, I tell you. Yeah, I mean, you're just such a rotten bitch. This is a whole thing. This is just like the story you made up about me as a kid. This is just like this. Whenever you say shit about Shady, you're just desperate, dude. People are dangerous when they're desperate. Thank goodness you're not intelligent.
Get pictures of her fucking house and her goddamn parents' house.
Nobody, this is all fictional. This is all fictional. Davis fam actually drove to my hometown and did exactly what he's accusing other people of. This is bonkers. This is a fucking straight up crackhead move. Like, nobody's going to fall for this, Rebecca. Listen, you're looking crazy right now, in case nobody told you.
Like the fucking psychotic freak she is.
She's calling Headstones a psychotic freak. This fat loser fucking child-beating fucking lunatic. You know, the same one that served up liquor to children. She's calling Headstones, who's a fucking teacher, these things. And she's sitting next to a woman who has an actual clan hood in her closet. And let's talk about her ex-husband. And there's B. Tim, the weakest little fucking punk bitch man on YouTube. Is he even on YouTube? You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. Rebecca, you do realize every time you do this crazy, outlandish bullshit that's nonsensical and everyone can see right through it, it's complete bullshit. Do you realize it takes you, like, you're already at zero credibility. Every time you do this funky shit, it goes below that. Below that. You're digging the hole, girl. I've never seen anything like it. You're really one of the least intelligent people I've ever even encountered, whether it be online or fucking in line at a Porta John at a music festival. You're still the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life. Stupid and violent, no wonder. You know, most people that are ultra violent like she is are really fucking stupid as well. It's funny how that goes together.
Y'all have no fucking idea the lengths that her and fucking David will go to.
Oh, well, I mean, her and David, so you're lumping us together. I do whatever the fuck I want, bitch. I think you should figure that out. What's the problem? Why? Here's the real question. Do you have a difficult time learning things, Rebecca? Because I've been nothing but consistent in telling you exactly who the fuck I am and exactly what the fuck I'm doing. Why did it take you so long to figure it out? You're now finally offended. Go fuck yourself. You ain't shit, dude. I don't know. I mean, how else can I say it to you? Do you realize when you go and act like a tough girl and say all this crazy nonsensical bullshit that we're all laughing at you? I mean, your own fucking people are in my DMs laughing at you with me. You don't even I mean, I'm telling you the truth here and you're too stupid to even realize it. That's fine. It'll be more fun. We'll do it your way. Nasty asshole. All right, let's see. What do we have next? One moment, please. Oh no, I don't need her theme music just yet. Give me a second here. 1 second. All right, sorry for the wait, guys. I am back. Why is that still playing? I turned it off. What the heck? Oh, that's not going to work for me. This music is just still playing. Hang on. All right, sorry for the wait, guys. I am back. There it goes. All right. No baby making music today. All right. What's up, Salty Lunatics? What's up, Doodlebug? Good to see you. Madison, I think I said hello already. Summer Rain, good to see you. Lord T-Rolls says, yep, Q Birdie is one of the dumbest people I myself have ever encountered. Just completely dumb. She thought Rumble was free to talk like an idiot. Yeah. Not realizing people here use it to stream snipe. Well, I mean, not only that. I mean, I wasn't going to waste my time and do that. That just gives her way too much juice. You know what I mean? But just going back and looking at it, it was nothing but like it was nothing but a big L. She took a big fat L. Like, I mean, if she wasn't such a fucking loser, she could probably ask like people that are good at it, like Flava, you know. But no, I doubt people want to help her do anything. So she's like, how do I even mod people? Oh my God, you guys. Oh my, look, guys, you can gift me money memberships. Like she just discovered like, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. You know, I think you guys know what I'm saying. It's just like, it's a lot. Marianne Thorpe, thanks so much for being here. Troll says, and she didn't understand her StreamYard is a service that connects the same way to YouTube, another platform. Fucking dummy. So much for her being a big time. Dude, I'm already better at it than she is. And I've only been doing it for, like I said, since October. I've been, long time listener, first time subscriber. But the first time I heard her voice, let there be no question about it. There was no like, oh, that sounds like a nice person. The first time I heard her voice, I was like, who is that garbage bag? Like, and at that time, the people I was hanging out with like supported her, and so they were like, "Yeah, oh, she's not that bad." I'm like, no. I know an absolute piece of shit when I hear one. I've heard these type of people before, and they're like, oh no, she's not that bad. She's she's against BHP, so she must be good. What a fraudulent fucking storyline to be told to people. My goodness. I'm so happy I fucking realized on my own that was a crock of shit. But I did bite my tongue for a couple of months there. And then I couldn't anymore, and I caused chaos. And here we are today, sticking to our guns. What's up, Narcos Clips? Good to see you. What's happening? What's going on? Like I said, it's not going to be too much of a live stream today. Sorry for everybody. I was counting on the sunset last night. I just felt lazy. I was like, fuck, I don't want to. I went and painted instead, set up my station, turned on some music, and just did my thing. There's nothing good about Queen Bee. I tend to agree with that. Just a girl. Been a member for 1 month. Whoop-de-whoop. So what did I miss today? What's going on? I mean, I clipped that from the crack bee. I clipped that from her this morning, but I mean, I listened for 5 minutes. I clipped a minute of it, and that was it. I was just like, it's the same old shit. I am only going to clip and talk about new shit because everything else of it is dusty. Like Predator proved, show any receipts of anything like that, you crazy bitch. You're just an insane person that's using your children as pawns, as some kind of awkward social media defense shield. Shame on you. I mean, it's just further demonstration of how much of an actual garbage human being you are. Again, none of that's my problem. So all I'm going to be talking about are new things. Like today, whenever you say that my friend Headstones might ever get in a car and drive some, she's not like you fucking people, and you know it. You know it. It's in fact your friend Heather Bishop that did that. Waka Waka. And she documented the whole fucking thing on her Twitter page like a true, absolute psychopath. I mean, there's not even a debate here. You can't say no, she didn't, because yes, the fuck she did. Stop making shit up about people. Stop making shit up about people. You snuffleupagus. You warthog. Like, seriously, what kind of narrative are you creating now? We really should be worried about the men and women that you were in business with before you came on YouTube. Should start talking about who these people are and what they've been arrested to and what your relationship is with them. Let's get real. Some real bad people, kidnappers and shit. You don't want to talk about any of that, do you, Rebecca? Well, I'm going to anyways. Guess what you ain't going to find in my history? Nothing like that. Ooh-wee, girl. This hole just gets darker and deeper. I mean, seriously, just when you think it's not possible for this person to be a worse person, then bing bong, there's some other bullshit. You know, come on. Hey, Nanny Sharon, thanks so much for being here. It's 262 in the house. What do you guys want to do? Who do you want to review? What should we look at? Pretty much up for anything. You tell me. What did I miss overnight? Like I said, I listened to some of Brittany J last night. I didn't chat very much. She is a broken record. Yeah, I'm not going to go back and keep, like, how crazy am I if I'm going to keep just saying, I'm not a predator. I'm not. I mean, that's falling right into her little crackheaded trap. She could suck a fat bag of dicks and sit over there and drool on herself and continue to chew on that fucking red checker while everyone else has already finished the chess game. That's just what it is. Sorry. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times you call my mother. It's not going to make you a better person, you fucking psychopath. And as far as Davis fam goes, we all know what she did, dude. She has no credibility. I don't know why you're trying to push her as like a premier clip channel or anything. She's another crazy bitch, dude. Stop it. Why do you collect fucking crazy people to do your shit for you? You know that's what your reputation is, right? Boombots. I mean, come on, dude. All of this is going to catch up to you. I mean, if you haven't realized it already, you're fucked. You're absolutely screwed. But hey, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people's hard work paying off, because you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. And what else? Can't think of any other cliches. But you smell what I'm cooking. No, I didn't. I dropped like a battery pack. This little thing that charged my phone quickly. Hey, Lenny, thanks so much for being here. A1 in the house. Disappointed's in the house. Reality wins. What's up, reality wins? We had a funny story. They were the buzzard was talking about so and so cheating on so and so, making up all these crazy fucking whacked out stories. And I said in Brittany's chat, I was like, those fucking people are cheating on reality. And I didn't realize. Well, I did realize, but I didn't think that reality was on the panel. And she was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh no, the actual reality." How weird is it? Like, for real. Let's talk about how fucking creeped out it is that these ladies and Cletus sit around and talk about other people's sex lives, like in the most descriptive way. I mean, how creepy can a little group of white trash racist people be? I mean, I think we're seeing the prototype of this new creation, just only available here on YouTube, only for a limited time. These aren't like normal human beings, man. They're like fucking creatures of the night, I tell you. That dude's just a soundbite, man. He's a soundbite. He's a man who is a soundbite. He's got a pot belly. He looks like he might be 5.5 months pregnant. His morbidly obese Beyonce is a complete disaster all by herself. Them together, what a power couple. What a white power couple. These people are a scourge on society. I mean, not just YouTube. I mean, poor Tennessee. They are such despicable misrepresentation of the great state of Tennessee. They should be ashamed of it. Tennessee should revolt. They should be shunned. They should be banished. They should be made to walk away in shame with their heads down. They're grifters. They're tragedy pimps. They're exploiters. They're just disgusting fucking human beings. How else can you say it? They all stick together. It's a little coven of witches around a cauldron, bubbling shit all over the place. It's so bad, dude. But like I said, I can't go back on every. They can repeat themselves all the time, but today was extra special. Excuse me. They accused a friend of mine who would never, and I say again, never. Listen here, Rebecca, you sloppy asshole. Even if Headstones did want to get in her car and drive all the way to Ohio, do you think she would have the time? Probably not, because she's got a fucking profession, something you know nothing about. Well, perhaps in the summertime, but I think she probably has better things to do even then. You have no idea what it's like, right? And, to have a job where you have like time off, where you feel accomplished, like another cycle of your work done, you feel proud of it. And now you could kick your feet up for a couple of days and plan for the next year of educating children. And what are you going to be doing over the summer, you fucking crackhead? Let me guess. More of the same, or nothing different. The rest of us are going to be traveling and trying to, experience new things. What are you going to be doing? Nothing different. Just sitting there in your own stink, yelling about the same mindless bullshit that, let's face it, nobody actually gives a fuck about anyways. Do you realize how insignificant you really are in the grand scheme of things? I wish I had a physical representation of what 8.5 billion people look like. Even your fat ass looks small on that scale. So try again, bitch. Try harder. I mean, you people are the least clever people I've ever encountered. I'm gonna play it. Well, no, I'm not gonna play it again. I forgot to edit that thing out, but you get the idea. I did make a short video that has some graphics along with it. If I play that, she's gonna privacy strike me because she's a coward. And the funny thing is, the thing that she would strike me for is an image that she struck me for in the past. And guess what it is? It's Davis Fam's fucking mugshot. Guess where I got it from? A screenshot from her own live stream that's still up on YouTube. Explain to me, YouTube, how the fuck it can be a privacy strike if it's on a live stream that's public on her fucking channel right now. This is what we deal with. That's why terms of service is nothing but a suggestion. It doesn't actually exist, you guys. That's why, oh, Sinner, you're so edgy and you because I don't give a fuck because nobody gives a fuck. It doesn't matter. Have you not noticed that all the bad guys just do whatever they want? So if you don't have a good guy doing whatever the fuck he wants, then you guys could be in serious trouble. How about start doing something yourself? That would be helpful. That would be great. Start going live on your own channels and voicing your opinion, even if you disagree with me, because the same dusty ass conversation that's occurring is getting even dustier. I'm over it. I am planning part 3, the final episode of Queen Crackhead and the mystery children bruises. I have to wait until court. I have to wait until the 11th, so a couple days from now. And then I hope to never speak about that fucking pig ever again, dude. Just leave her in her shit sty, like in wallowing, literally wallowing, punching mystery smoke, gasping for air. TOS is effed up. I know, it's crazy. But what we can do here today is just get a few things finally clear. Like without question, we're gonna walk away from here knowing these things are nothing are more true than these things. I've never stalked her fucking children. She made that up because I showed a police report that embarrassed her. She shouldn't be embarrassed because anyone that portrays themselves or LARPs as an advocate for victims and then hurts their own children should be ashamed. They should have been chased off of YouTube, but instead they're celebrated. The same person that said she's gonna take a trip to come see me, bitch. No, you ain't. We'll just leave it at this. No, you're not. Stop telling people that. You're not. You might scare your family, but you don't scare me. Not even a little bit. Actually, the dark side of me wishes a motherfucker would. But nah, you're not. None of you are worth it. So just stay home. Stay in your trap house, Rebecca. Stop running your fucking mouth. You ain't like, look, if you're going to start making implications that Emmy is capable of going somewhere and doing something, you're out of your, it's just a clear indication of how desperate and pathetic you actually are right now. All this energy you're using, you should be getting ready for custody court, and you fucking know it. Or do you know that it's already slam dunk against you? Smoke him if you got him. What are you going to be celebrating? What are you celebrating? Every time you light one of those $35 blunts, what the fuck are you celebrating? You haven't earned it, dude. It's okay, though. You'll see. I mean, fuck. It's taken a year to have you hear me at all, but now you fucking hear me, don't you? You know who I am now. After saying I was irrelevant and talking about me every day for 8 months. You know who the fuck I am now, don't you? And court with Betty next week. Thanks, Emmy. Emmy, did you put on diapers and drive to Ohio? Be honest. If she says yes, I'm deleting my account. I haven't asked her if she's done this. I'm just fucking absolutely certain that she hasn't. I mean, it's such a preposterous thing. She take cans of gas in her trunk like Jodi Arias? Yeah, I mean, look, man, when confronted about it, she was like, my ex-husband who left years ago left her. His family still loves me. And the family reunion, it's all a lie, dude. She was just creeping. Don't ask me how I know. I promise you it's a fucking lie. Trust me. For the very same reason that she tried to intimidate me by saying, oh, I know everybody there and everybody knows each other. Well, you know what? You're right. Everybody there does know each other, you dumb asshole. Guess who they don't know? You. So stay away from my family. Stay away from anyone that I care for, Heather Bishop, or else you're going to find yourself in a world of fucking trouble. Rebecca, stop sending these crazy people to other YouTubers' houses. Could you imagine if I sent somebody to QB's fucking trap house? Could you imagine if that happened? I mean, what? It's almost like she wants this kind of interaction. Like, hey, Rebecca, I'm not BHB. Just in case you haven't noticed. You think everyone's just BHB. Nah, bitch, this is a whole new problem. I'm a whole new fucking problem that you have, in case you haven't noticed. Have a glass of water. Think about this. Stop making false allegations about good people, Warthog, or else I'm going to check you just like this every time. And you must be so mad right now because you look so stupid for taking an actual story and just switching the names around like an actual crackhead. The fuck? Nobody's afraid of you except for your own children. Facts. Beat him. Anytime, anywhere. Bitch boy. Dude, I can see him flinching already. You know what would happen? And I just know this to be true because I've met like incredibly weak-minded people like B. Tim. Like if we ever encountered each other in real life, I would say his name and he'd recognize my voice and he would turn. As he turned, he would stand on his own shoelace and he would turn quickly and then he'd fall down and doop, hit his head and knock himself out. And I would just take a selfie with him and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Joan, thanks for being here. SG's in the house. Life in the Red, Kim. Didn't Davis fam do that herself? Exactly. That's exactly it, Kim. Like, what the fuck, man? I've never seen anything like this. First of all, look, Emmy would never do that. Ever. I don't think Emmy would even go to the grocery store for one of these bitches, to be quite honest with you, like straight up. So that's just, it's a crazy thing to say about somebody, again, trying to discredit good people. These are abusive physically to their own family, their community. They sell narcotics. They consume narcotics. They sell liquor to children. They have to get fucking mental evaluations to be around their children. I'm telling you, this is what I'll say about it. Not good people. And they're trying to drag Emmy into their bullshit. It's never going to work. Not. Nice try, though. Nice fucking try. I mean, you know, Davis fam. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gross. Didn't you just tell people like a few months ago, I had to move, and because he's stalking me. I'm in California, you numbnuts. I'm in California, first of all, so I can't be going anywhere near your house. It's not physically possible. I don't own a helicopter or a jet. Stupid. You lied to people and were like, I had to start a new job and I have to move my house. That was all just created drama in your head. Nobody did anything to you. Let's do this. I know you're listening, you worthless motherfucker. Why don't you come over here and I'll give you a link. And you can come in and just answer one single question. And then I'll answer one single question for you. But here's my question. And I because I've never gotten an answer to this from the very beginning. What is it, Heather, that you'd like from me? What do you want? Because I wouldn't be talking about your desperate, crazy fucking ass if you wouldn't keep every community post is about me. It's obviously you're infatuated with me. I'm sorry, you're not my type. But if you can tell me exactly what it is, simply, what the fuck do you want? Or do you just want to be a creep? Cool, either way. I mean, I thought you might want to be a grown up and come tell the class. But of course you won't, because you're a fucking psychopath that creeps in the darkness. So eat a bag of dicks, do your worst. But you, man, Miss Bishop, you are the one that drove 400 miles with an adult diaper on. Don't try to do the old Dayton switcheroo on me. No, bitch. It doesn't work that way. Nice fucking try. Nope. Sorry. What are you gonna try to get Emmy grounded too? Cause she's not your YouTube friend. Fuck out of here, dude. Who are you monsters? Like, seriously, what the fuck? Did I miss anybody? Who'd I miss? Headstones herself says, if I can drive from New York to Wichita without a diaper, I could drive to New York to Dayton without one. Well, I mean, you don't drink as much as Heather does. So there's that. Curious says, these people aren't worth getting arrested over. No, I sincerely, like, I've been really mad at these people, but I wouldn't get in my car, let alone, I wouldn't even leave the front porch, let alone get in a car to go to the airport no. First of all, no offense, but I have nothing to see in the part of Illinois that's almost Iowa. I mean, there's nothing for me to see there. I've been through there on the train. I'll take a pass. I'd go to Arkansas, but I have no urge whatsoever to go to Illinois unless I'm going to Chicago, one of the greatest cities in the world. That's not where the hive is. That's not where the bee is. She's in fucking nowhere. Anyways, who else we got here? If I went to Ohio, I'd go to Youngstown. That's where my family went when they left West Virginia. West Virginia, Mount Mama. Oh, really? See, I have family there too, outside of Cincinnati. Wherever Kings Island is, does Kings Island even exist anymore? Anyways, I have cousins that live near where that would be. Haven't seen them since I was a kid. Hey, thanks, A1. $4.99. That's helping out my Cash App goal or Super Chat goal. I'll shout out Bowser again, by the way. I now have the instructions for the new game. I'm unable to share with you guys at this point, but I will. Bowser says I can soon. So, yeah, there's that pesky iPhone link, the thing I can never find when somebody asks me for it. I'm like, duh. I still don't know where to look for that. Fuck. But here, let me show you, because I've got a couple more people in here. I want to show you the short I made of Val pranking Savage on her 50th birthday live stream last night with these little hands. It's definitely worth looking at. It's so fucking funny. Oh, come on.
This distracting me. That's distracting me. No, you can't hear it. Oh, okay, then I'm gonna leave it on.
I done told you 4 times you can't hear it.
Okay, Mama, damn.
See how well you listen?
Woo. That does feel good, though. Right on my back.
Huh?
Just blowing my hair in the wind. Messing my hairdo up.
Don't make me bring up the baby hands.
Girl, I cannot with them baby hands.
Here you go, Sam.
What was I going to do?
You want me to
I can't
sing?
remember.
You want me to sing Happy Birthday?
I do.
Like Marilyn Monroe with my baby
Do it,
hands.
girl.
Like with Marilyn Monroe. Look, if you don't look at my baby hands holding this mic. Happy birthday to you.
Baby fool.
She said, if you don't look at my baby hands holding this mic, I can't. It's too much. Like, I can imagine somebody that is like just walking in and going to her live stream and like, what the fuck is going on with their hands? Like,
Full
Happy
screen.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Savage.
Rivet.
Happy birthday to you.
that's funny. That's fucking funny. It was a good one. It's probably gone forever. You guys might have missed it. That bing bong. Man, I don't know what's going on. This restream's acting goofy for me today. It's taking forever for shit to load up, and it's being weird. Lenny says, I think she wants your lemonade center. I'm telling you, it's starting to get creepy. It's starting to get like inappropriate. I'll say that. I mean, that as much as they talk about my crotch and everything, it's weird. It's weird. In her Discord, they have debates about what race and sexual preference I am. That was an interesting group of screenshots to get. Boy, you guys really care. That is so creeped out. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you people do at night. Ugh, gross. Just don't hurt children anymore. Headstone says, and why the F would I drive to Ohio to get pictures of Davis fam's house when they are on Google? Fair enough. She lives in a small town in Illinois. I'm not that far from her. I'm in Missouri. Is that right? Emma's Missouri, right? Brittany Bell, number 58. Oh, thanks so much for being here. Please, yeah, reminds me, please hit the thumbs up. Oh, I get the wildest messages from angry people whenever I'm live. It's so fun. It's wild, I tell you. It's wild. Queen Bella, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Marianne Thorpe says, I'm getting those hands for those next boring Zoom meetings at work. Oh, that would be, and just see who notices, because you just never know. Obviously, Val mentioned, if you better look at my hands. I'm not sure. Yes, Val is so funny. That's why any videos I make of Savage Live Media, the Val's included in. I put the Val 2028, Val for president. 4 more years. Hey, Steffi Pooh, thanks so much for being here. And she says, it's Savage's last Halloween 13th hour dressed up as Sinner's baby mama. I know that was wild. QB used that pic to insinuate that might be Sinner's true baby. Oh my God, really? I didn't realize she went that far with it. She's so desperate. I mean, look how long she said that Brittany kicked a fucking cat, dude. Come on. That went on for months. It's still going on. They're still saying it. It's the craziest shit ever. Like, hey, dummies, that shit's been debunked. Like, everybody that is in touch with reality knows that. But the thing is, like, that all these scenarios that they keep lying to themselves about, they all create this larger dialogue and this larger narrative. And so long as it stays messy and confusing and nobody really knows the truth, then that's where she makes the most amount of money. And remember, class, that's what it's all about. It's all about the money. So that's why she doesn't hate me because she doesn't like my beautiful face. No. She doesn't dislike me because she doesn't appreciate the quality editing that I offer in my videos. No. She doesn't like me because the bottom line is I fuck with her paper. And nobody wants the world to know that they hurt their children. And I've shown you that to be true about her. So, oh boy, she got herself in a pickle, huh? And the way she handled it was exactly the way I would expect her to handle it, just by spewing a mountain of defamation and lies. Each lie she set up, I knocked down. She has no receipts for any of these fucking wild accusations, any of these dark jail yard fantasies that she cooked up in her little rotten fucking brain. As she's sitting there wheezing with fucking mystery smoke swirling around her mold-infested lungs. Gross, dude. Ick, Rebecca. That's all I can say. Like, you fucking bitches tried your hardest and you failed. I guess, okay, here's two questions. Davis fam, what is it that you want from me? Because I'd love to know, because I'm tired of hearing your fucking existence be associated with mine in any fucking way. So just tell me what you want. What's it going to take for you to go the fuck away? That's what I'd like from you. And Buzzy, I guess I don't have a question for you. I just have a statement. I fucking told you so. I told you so. It was definitely good for the soul. But I missed the first part of that. Found a few rocks and smoked a joint. Oh, I see, you're out in nature. Sweet. How do I sound by the trees, dude? Let's see. I was going to say they still talk about that. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's crazy. Nobody kicked the cat. Nobody. Now, if you listen to Buzzy, 2 o'clock in the morning when she's live, there might be some kicking going on. Just saying. It sounds like it. Girl, those are Mountain Dews, and that ain't weed. Fucking just lie to everybody. Just lie to everybody about everything. So much so that you're just making up the craziest shit about, ick. So bored. Is this the best you have? How are you going to review this, you warthog? You're just a terrible warthog person. That's it. You took the story about your friend and you put it on someone else. Is that what you did when the feds busted your door in for narcotics? Did you just sell everyone out? Are you a narc? Are you a snitch? Is that why you got such a light sentence? Because a class X felony is not something that's typically just, what'd you do? What'd you do? Are you a rat as well? On top of all this other disgusting shit, you're also a fucking rat. You're a rat. Unfucking believable, dude. Unbelievable. I'm going to play a song and run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Stick around. Hit the thumbs up. Comment down below. Bing bong. Don't you know the crazy bitch has already made a community post proclaiming that I'm desperate to have her on my fucking live stream. No, you crazy Heather, you backwards, upside down, insane stalker bitch. I want you to come over here and be a grown up and tell me to my face what it is the fuck you want from me. Or you just want to be a creepy bitch and lurk over there with child beaters and worse. Go ahead, bitch. I don't give a fuck. But desperate to have your stink ass on my show? I mean, just more indication of how out of your fucking mind you really are.
I've been sitting at this red light for 47 days.
For 47 days. Seriously, if anybody can, I've tried the normal traditional ways of just thinking about things and asking people I know and trust. If anyone can tell me what is happening. Hold on one second. My computer's acting on its own. If anybody could tell me why every shitty mother on YouTube hates my guts just because I say they're shitty people. Like, what the fuck? Why not just become better people? Fucking creeps. You're a bunch of fucking creeps. You're a bunch of man-hating, baby-sniffing weirdos. You shouldn't be around true crime. You shouldn't be around children at all. Every fucking man that calls you a bitch is a predator to you. That makes you fucking dangerous. A dangerous group of fucking witches. That's what you are. I know. It sucks because you can get away with it for fucking chunks of time before some asshole like me comes along and says, "Oh, hey, oh, nope. Well, I'm that asshole. Sorry. It's not. None of that shit's gonna work with me. You're fucking creepy. Miss Bishop, stay the fuck away from my family and stay the fuck away from people that I care about. That's it. Beside that, I got no other use for you. We good. Fucking creeper. And Rebecca, I'll see your fat ass in court. What we should do is look at these riots because we can't pretend that the world's not burning right now because these two white trash fucking shitty mothers want to make it the day about themselves. Fucking go on a picnic, go do your dishes, fucking say a prayer. Something, anything. You useless fucking creatures of the night. At least come out with something creative. I don't even have to move anymore when you take your shots. They're not even reaching me. They're so pathetic. Come on, man. I'm a competitive person, and you fucking people are no competition for me. It's becoming boring. It's so passé. Let's see. Is Cheese in the chat? I'm curious if he's seen any of this action down there. He's not far from there. I don't know. What can I snipe? Am I allowed to snipe any of the... I guess I don't want to do that. I don't want to get shut down. Let's see. I'm looking for something that's newer than 10 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Boyle Heights, huh? Huh? All right, let's see. Can you see that? I don't think I think this is just helicopter shots. Obviously, the government's making big pushes to do immigration sweeps, and the people are naturally rebelling against it. I mean, I can imagine being in bed with my family and having fucking what looks like a SWAT team kick my door in. I think there'd be a better way to do things. Let me see if I can find a news article while I let that play. There's a gentleman by the name of AXN News, Action News, Los Angeles. I'll pull his link up. I'm not going to play any of his stuff because I haven't asked him, but he's usually pretty good about it. But I do recommend, if you want to see what's going on there on the ground, he's there. And he's the fucking man. He was there for the Palisades fire. But let's face it, he's been here for a couple of years before any of that fire stuff. He blew up because of the fire stuff. Let's see. Let me see what I can find here. I guess it got pretty crazy last night, and then it mellowed out pretty early in the night. When they're starting to talk about bringing in Marines, it's just like, wait a second, hold on. I don't think we need that. We definitely don't need that. It's insane if they're going to put Marines on the streets. Let me see. I'm just looking for like a mainstream news story about it. There must be something. I see Agenda Free TV has been live about it for most of the day. How do I just find fucking news? Is more my friend Headstone's forte. Let's see. Here we go. Forbes. Look at this one. Looks like a lot of channels are live with this information. This one's got audio, so let's see. Oops. Check, chickity check. All right, here we go. I truly, and I understand this is going to be complex for people to even believe me, but I don't see this as a political issue at all. I see it as a humanity issue. Yeah, I never like to see American soldiers faced off against their own citizens. Nothing about it I will ever like, ever. It's just not a good sight. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you vote for. It's not a good sight. It's bad news, dude. It's bad news because here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about politics. You might support who they're doing it to today, but tomorrow it fucking might be you. I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem for me. These men and women are trained to police American citizens, people that they're related to. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And for sincere, I promise this isn't some weird political tangent. This is just humanity. I agree with that, Curious.
Because you are one of us. You are one of us. Put down that fucking gun, you idiot. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? This is not constitutional. You are following
Salty says "Psst, they're not our citizens. No. See, that's the political viewpoint on it. The way I look at it is that they're human beings. It makes it way more simple for me. I don't have to worry about what the trending political topics are, and I don't have to worry about banning books and other weird shit like that. I could just keep it on the most clean, basic level. They're human beings, and I give a fuck about human beings.
Illegal orders. You are disobeying your own. This is not
Yeah, AXN is rad. That's right, AXN. Pookie, if you can find his link, put it in here. I know he's been out there all night and all day. And just so so we don't slip into some weird political argument here. I don't stand for anyone who's protesting out of turn. If they're doing something that's inappropriate, like I saw whole mobs of people fucking cars up. I'm not with that at all. I'm quite against that as well. I'm not a proponent of anarchy in any sense of the word. I specifically have an issue with armed service members facing off against our own citizens who they're related to. This is a conflict of interest. This is asking someone to do something that you wouldn't do yourself, and I have a problem with that. My issue is squarely on the shoulders of our government, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter that Trump is our president or if Bill Clinton was our president. The images and the optics of seeing our soldiers face to face with our citizens, and they are. I mean, you're saying they're not our citizens. There are. Most of those protesters are American citizens defending their friends and family. I know. I'm right out here in the thick of it. I can tell you. If I get the balls to do it, I'll go live and show you. Let me get back in the chat, see where you guys are. So that's happening, and that's what I've been focusing a lot of my energy on, aside from painting. I do paint better when the world is burning for some reason, so it's really flowing in my own selfish way. Things are working out. That's why it's National Guard and not active troops. But they did discuss today putting Marine Corps reservists, who are, as soon as they get activated, they are active duty at that point. So, what do you need a Marine for in a protest? I'll answer that. You don't. You don't. That's crazy. Why is every problem a nail? You don't solve every problem with a hammer. That's my point. Especially if it's the government hammer and we're paying to manufacture that hammer and then we're paying to get hammered with the hammer. That's it. It's not that complicated. Care about people. So destroy your city and stop another from traveling. If that's how you interpreted what I just said, I can't even imagine. I don't even know where to start. Nope, that's not what I'm saying at all. I mean, if you go back 45 seconds, I clearly said that I'm against anyone tearing and destroying anything. But hey, like I said, do your best out there. Get a helmet. That's what I recommend. If you are excited or turned on by the way things are going, stand by. There's going to be a lot more. Get yourself a baseball bat with nails on the end of it, maybe a helmet, and hope for the best, I guess. Or sit around and have constructive conversation about how we can make immediate responses that help make the situation better in ways that we don't have to sit around on our asses and wait for the government to tell us what to do. What a novel idea. Actually, many parts of the U.S. originally belonged to Mexico. Very true. Very true. And most certainly where these protests are happening. But I mean, it's a larger picture. It's sort of It's a shocking and jarring and menacing disruption upon people to get something done, and most of it's a show to make people afraid, and instilling fear in people is also something I'm not for. Especially when the people that we're trying to boo out of here are the infrastructure of the country. And there's absolutely no debate about that. That's probably for another channel. I'm just telling you what I know as fact. Hey Narcos, what's going on? National Guard not against their own. It's not their own citizens. It's every country but ours. That's not true. I have friends that are down there protesting. Navy and Marine Corps veterans. But nothing is more American than them. So I think there's a disconnect from people that are just sitting there watching whatever politically slanted news that they're into instead of going out and seeing for their fucking selves. I realize that a lot of you can't, but I can, and what I'm telling you is true. That's a crock of shit. If you think that it's just illegal immigrants out in the streets protesting right now, then you're missing the whole thing. I assure you. I promise you. But hey, how's that for getting fired people up? I was humming REM. Which one? It's me in the corner. I know I've been watching local news. What happened to due process? Well, we don't need due process anymore. We have social media. We have a like button. You know? I said it weeks ago, like we don't need morals anymore. We've got terms of service. We've upgraded from just being good people to terms of service. And instead of just thinking like, hey, this person probably, it's fucked up that's happening to them. Instead of thinking that, we have to think, well, what does my political party or church think about this? The fuck, what have we become? Like, what happened to us? Hey, it is what it is. Just please give blood at your local blood bank because we'll be needing it. End of the world? No, I don't think it's the end of the world. Really, I think that's egotistical. I think the world's going to keep going. Maybe the end of humans. I think the earth will shake us off like a bad cold. Oops, how long was I muted for? My bad, guys. Look, if I go live today and I don't mention that the world is burning, then it would be irresponsible of me. And my official opinion is, I hope nobody gets hurt. Can we all agree on that, or is that controversial as well? I hope nobody out there, none of the officers, none of the National Guard, none of the protesters, I hope nobody gets hurt. That's what my hopes are. I don't think this problem is going to get, sorted out with a hammer technique. I just don't. That's my personal perspective, based on things I know about history and things I've seen firsthand here in California. So, but it's wild to say that those aren't Americans. Yes, they are. Most of them are. What's wrong with arresting people breaking law? Well, yeah, if you break the law, you should be arrested. That's not what I'm not saying. I'm not an anarchist. I'm not for chaos in the streets. But we do have the right to assemble. And if you're standing there peacefully and someone a block away is being an asshole, you can't be responsible for that asshole. And that's what happens, man. It gets crazy. It gets wild. Especially, with the National Guard. Look, they have training, but it's not to police their own. They're not police. They're trying to put a square peg into a triangle hole. You might be able to get it in there, but you're gonna have to stomp it in there, is my point. It's not gonna work naturally. It just isn't going to. I wonder if it's local National Guard, because that makes it even more trivial that you're having actual family members police themselves in uniform. That's my biggest issue. If you have a strong show of force of police officers, that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? But just to go immediately to National Guard, like you're already provoking or showing this idea that this is going to be much bigger. I don't know. Trust me. If I had a solution, I'd probably be on some panel in downtown Los Angeles with political leaders to talk about what to do. But I don't know what to do. My path towards a solution is just keeping in mind that these are people, and flags are just fabric. Flags are nothing but fabric. People are people. People are more valuable than a flag is. I think we can agree on that. I think most of us can agree on that. Some people are just wicked. Hey, Be Real says, most of them have lived most of their lives in my area. Well, that's the thing. Like, I understand the need to get a handle on immigration. I'm not ever going to say that I don't. But just the ever evolving standards and what you have to do, and it's changed 10 times in the last 5 years. So, and now this shock and awe campaign to just rattle everybody, and its effectiveness is garbage, making this much noise. Anybody who wants to leave just leaves and goes somewhere else and works. Like, it's ridiculous. It's this weird show of force, and that's what I'm against. Using military. And yes, the National Guard is the United States military. Take the same oath as if you become a fucking Air Force pilot. And you bomb cities. Same oath. Peaceful protesters are fine. Before all else, we need to take care of our citizens here. I say we need housing for our homeless and our vulnerable first. Well, I that's impossible to disagree with. But what I'm telling you is that the people out there protesting in the streets, face to face with the National Guard, aren't all illegal immigrants or undocumented people. They're not. Most of them, probably over 75%, are Americans that are just standing up defending people having their houses raided in the middle of the night, Gestapo style. I'm not against getting a handle on immigration. I'm against kicking doors in using the military to do it. It's a fucking problem. And this is not political. This is for all of us. This is for all of us, Republicans or Democrats. This should be a problem for all of us, dude. Because like I said, just because you fucking agree with the why they're doing it today, it could be you tomorrow, and it would be valuable for you to have a loudmouth like me to tomorrow to say, hey, this is fucked up, because guess what? I think it's fucked up. That's all. Come on. When things get complicated, just simplify them. Do we care about people? Yes, we do. All of them? That's when it gets tricky for people. For me, it doesn't. It stays the same. Yes, all of them. Unless I have a reason not to, Anyways, no more fucking politics, huh? Just stay safe out there, especially if you're down anywhere near Los Angeles. Let's see. He wanted to declare martial law. Oh, shit. Hold on. My battery's going to die. He wanted to declare martial law. He wanted to declare martial law and weaponize the military. What just happened? That shit just started playing. Sorry about that. He wanted to declare martial law and weaponize the military against our own to stay in office the first time. This is only beginning. Buckle up. Well, I mean, the protest. Here's the thing. I'll play devil's advocate in conversation with you because I've considered that, and I'm not sure. Because this could just be bad decision making on a much lower level from our president. Likely, almost assuredly, it's coming from a lower level than the highest executive office of our country. I promise you. And I can tell you that this all makes sense if you think about it. I still think it's fucked up. There's so much fatigue amongst our police men and women because they don't want to go fight protests because it doesn't work to their advantage. They have to sit there and watch shit burn and have their hands tied, have shit thrown at them. So they don't really want to do it because let's face it, they're not trained properly to do it effectively. So calling in the National Guard for me is basically it's admitting to all of us that all of this money we dump into the police department is all for if there's actual an emergency, we have to call in the National Guard. Well, guess what we should do? Pay the National Guard. These $40,000, $60,000, $80,000 a year salaries, while these National Guard servicemen and women are getting paid $6.29 an hour. But you're going to put them in the same harm's way that you're going to put these officers that are on salary and they're all going to take vacations while the protests happen and just let the National Guard, let a bunch of 19-year-old kids go in there with ARs and police their cousins. Tell me what could go wrong, right? I mean, really, I'll get off my soapbox here, but trust me, I don't talk about some shit before I've thought about it. I just don't. It's crazy to me that anyone would want and this is, again, nothing to do with politics. Nobody wants soldiers against the people. I hope you're not right, Rachel. I really do. I don't know though. It's a constant changing, ever evolving, dynamic situation. Narco says no one is saying that they want to take care of others. Again, missing the point. They aren't people. Treat them with respect. They are people. Treat them with respect unless they are criminals. Different story. Most are not criminals, and that's exactly true. It's some boogeyman wives' tales to keep everybody in check. To say it's impossible. It's an impossible argument. Like that's why I keep it simple and say just fucking look out for people. That makes it real easy for me, and then everyone's like, well, so-and-so said one. Nope. Well, what about people? Because that's really what it boils down to. But let me just debunk fully this idea that it's just immigrants out there protesting, because that's wild, because it's mostly not immigrants. A1 says exactly. Any of us could be deemed as acting un-American. That's my point. It's not specifically about immigration for me. It's about the optics and the physicality of having soldiers face to face with American citizens. Whether you think that this is what bothers me. You actually think that it's just immigrants facing off with the National Guard. That's not it. That's not it. Mostly everyone's out there is American. Let's say this isn't our closest neighbors. This is about laws. We should all be in jail. If it was, we should all be in jail. Hold on, let me see. Crack me up. This isn't about our closest best neighbors. This is about laws. We should be in jail. I'm not sure I understand, Rainey. I I can't understand. I'm unclear as to what scenario I would agree that we should all be in jail. Because I think jails have their own problem. But for those of you that are or in or near a city, please be careful because the world is fucking wild right now. Make sure you're looking out for each other. That was the original moral of my story, and now it got sidetracked. Hey, Salty, thank you so much for the $2. Says, have a cheeseburger on me. Thank you for the cheeseburgers. Let me play you something. But yeah, I turned the news on. It's like fucking the world is like, It's that Billy Joel song? We didn't start the fire. I mean, it's almost to that point.
Thank you kindly for the cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. And let me play you something. A1 for your $4.99 super sticker. It's or super chat. It says Sinner Strong. Thank you so much. Badass. Let me see. What do I got? I do have some hilarious videos coming up. I hope you guys will like them. I got a couple I'm going to release on members only for a week, and then I'm going to put them out for everybody. And then I got a couple for everybody as well. I have a major fucking issue excluding anyone, like putting a video out and making it just for, I know it's just not I hate it. So I'm going to do it for a week since I am so, grateful for my members and they are paying every month. So, I mean, I got to give them something. So for those of you who don't get to see it right away, it's just the way I got to do it. But I'm sure your friends will share it with you anyways if you ask nicely. I think 5-7 days, something like that. And then, everyone will get them. But these new ones I'm putting so much work into, I want to give first thanks to my members. Let's see here. And thank you, A1. That's so sweet of you. Sinner Strong. Here we go. Get that back up, bing bong. A1 says, we are adulting and can agree to disagree. I respect others' opinion. Yeah, me too. I mean, I truly do. That's why I said from the very beginning, it's not political for me. And it really isn't. I know it's easy to fit it into those conversations, but that's not what I'm saying at all. I just hate to see American soldiers face to face with Americans. And I'm to be honest, I'm kind of shocked that anyone actually believes that it's just immigrants out there standing in the street against the National Guard. It's not. It's mostly American citizens. And some of them, who are family members of immigrants, but American, red, white, and blue all the way through. SG says, I believe all presidents can make bad decisions, none are perfect. Well, yeah, I mean, how boring would American history be as a topic if presidents didn't absolutely just destroy things? I mean, look at the whole Nixon debacle. I mean, come on. The funny thing is, though, and this is more anecdotal than anything, but everyone loved JFK, including myself, the good Catholic boy that I am. Like, everyone loved the Kennedys. It's just part of life. But like, if you read enough, you learn about history, you realize that JFK started the Vietnam War. and everybody hated Nixon, but he's the guy that ended the Vietnam War. So like I'm always thinking about the soldiers and what they went through. It's a different perspective than many of you have. You know what I mean? I'm not a housewife. I'm not a small business owner. In the way that some of you are, I don't have brick and mortar stores. So many of us live wildly different existences. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to speak for you. I'm just giving you my perspective, and I hope that's something that can be met with respect. And I respect your perspective. I do. The military isn't kicking in doors. Well, I'd hope not. But what's to stop them from doing it since they're already there? Why is the military there at all? Here's my question, because we spend billions of dollars on just police forces, and now we're calling in people that aren't trained for the job like the police are, and that are grossly underpaid and underprepared for the situation. That's my viewpoint. And yes, seeing the soldiers of any country face to face with the citizens of their country is a problem for me. And it does remind me of Gestapo-style tactics. It just does. Because I read a lot of history books. And if we can't just say what we see, then I mean, we're doomed to repeat some gnarly shit from history, and I'm not going to stand by for it. Again, my primary motive of this conversation is to hope that and wish that everyone is safe. Can we all agree that we all hope that everyone is safe tonight, including the National Guard and the protesters alike? Let's put all the positive energy into the world and hope that they're all physically safe tonight. Surely no one can disagree with that, right? The National Guard is to back up ICE and police. Yeah, that sucks. That's crazy. Where's the police to back up the police? Drag them out and get them in trouble. Yeah, it's crazy. They told us he was asking how he could get away with declaring martial law and stay in office. That is a fact. Yeah, I did hear that. But I haven't really been following politics because it's not really my bag. Here's when I get interested. Oh, people are being hurt. How can we help the people that are being hurt? You see the theme and where I gives a fuck about things like the big hot button political stuff. I usually give no shits about unless someone's actually getting hurt, and then how can I help is my response. And I think one way you can help is to at least, if you're going to sit and run your fucking mouth in front of 100 people like I am right now, I think we're obligated to say, hey, this is happening in our country, and it's a big fucking deal. I don't give a fuck what side of it you find yourself on. We can all agree that it's a big deal. And I think we could probably also all agree that we hope everyone's okay and no one gets beaten over the head or shot in the eyeball with a rubber bullet. That'd be cool. By someone that very well may be a 19-year-old kid from Nebraska that doesn't really want to be there anyways. How can you get 3 traumas with 1 rubber bullet? Well, let me tell you, Jim. Yes, Franny, back up to local PD, by the way, are exhausted. Well, that's what I'm saying. Not only are they exhausted, but the allocation of funds historically has been atrociously mismanaged. This is a perfect storm. You know what I mean? This is all of our shortcomings out in the streets. That's what it is. Thanks for stopping in, Joan. And yes, God bless your family. That's my point, is stay safe. My true advice is to get an actual helmet, like Nonsense wears every once in a while. Get a helmet, because the shit's gonna get crazier before it gets more calm. I won't read stuff if it's in all caps. It makes me nervous. Prayers for everyone out there. That's exactly all. That's my point, man. My logic is asinine. My logic is I don't give a flying fuck about politics. I just think that we should look out for people's physical well-being. Oh, not mine. Be Reals. I didn't see what Be Real said. I mean, I don't even think what Be Real says. Oh man, I opened Pandora's box up in this. Oh, I really opened Pandora's door. Be Real. You can't take money away from those who need it. That's why we have disability. It's not the fault of those who need it that others abuse it. You don't punish everyone. It has nothing to do with. Well, I mean, I kind of agree with that. What did Be Real say? Let's see. I get what you're saying, but I know people who had handouts their entire life or their whole lives. Look at me ad-libbing. That was healthy to work. That was healthy to work. Now they're bitter because it's getting taken away. Oh yeah, I've known people my entire life. Still people to this day that absolutely game the system. I've never even applied for like food assistance or anything like that. And there have been years of my life. It's fresh out of the military. I probably could have. I lived off the fat of the land. But I know people. Shit, man. A lot of people. That's just sort of how it is. Everyone's gaming the system. That's how I know that Rebecca Boom Bots over there is sitting with a dirty sweatpants full of all of her neighbors' EBT cards. Because that's how it's done. It's America, dude. So I think I see both sides of your argument. But I was talking specifically about citizens face to face with soldiers in the streets of Los Angeles. Let's stay focused. Class, let's stay focused. That's crazy. We can all agree with that. Now, my second point is let's hope everyone's safe. If you're into praying, do that thing. Be nice. Sheesh. The mobile melon. Yeah, I mean, I could go down to Los Angeles. It's a 4 or 5 hour train trip from where I am. That way I could just read on the way. I did already look to see if there was any way to rent a room in the Cecil Hotel, because that's not far from the protest. And I get a twofer. I could stay in the Cecil Hotel and go live from there, but you can't do that now. I'm still going to try. I'm going to go down and see what they tell me. Because you know what? I would rather sit in a fucking haunted hotel by myself live than ever talk about fucking Rebecca Turner ever again. It's safer to go to a place where serial killers hang out than talk about that crazy fucking maniac. Rainey says, Americans need to be ashamed of putting our military in it to begin with. That's my point. Like how was this? Listen, this wasn't something we voted for. This wasn't, an order from a general. Generals don't make the rules, guys. We do. Just in case anybody forgot. What real dangerous things start happening, I don't give a fuck how big and bad your country is. Real dangerous things start happening when the military start doing things that the people don't want them to do. And what I'm telling you is I don't want the National Guard in the streets of Los Angeles for this. They should be reserved for what they're intended for. Enemies. Not a domestic issue that we have just squandered and shit and destroyed and have made bad decisions on for the last 100 years. No. You can't solve this problem with a hammer. That's it. I mean, that's how I feel about it. Sorry if you disagree. I respect your viewpoints. Lenny says, keep up the good work, mister. Thank you so much, Lenny. That's so kind of you. Whoop-de-whoop. Let's see. We're getting closer to that goal. I probably won't stay on here long enough to do it because I got 50 minutes left on the goal. It's okay. I'm still going to bring the facts to you anyways. She says the military is here so the police don't get run over by the mobs. Well, yeah, well, you believe that if you want, man. I don't. How many times have we seen that happen in LA? Which part, how far behind am I? I'm 6 minutes behind. LA's been a pretty much pretty good case study for protest. I mean, they do kettling with the best of them. You know what I mean? And the protesters in Los Angeles in particular are typically pretty passive and stupid. They'll just get kettled into the spot where they don't want to be where the police want them to be. I mean, I've watched protests like I watch football games. It's not unlike Civil War war fighting, battlefield techniques. It's pretty much the same. You're moving, pushing people where you want them to be, where you can handle them. It's pretty wild. When it happens in the streets of Los Angeles, with the budget that the LAPD has and the Los Angeles County Sheriff and all of the state troopers, they don't need the National Guard. The National Guard's not trained for this. It's asinine. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's dangerous. It's more of a show of force than any necessary effective thing it could offer. Anyways, I'm sick of talking about it, man. I just hope everyone's okay out there. Rainey says, I was a military wife and saw our guys drafted and returned and hate California. Evil to our soldiers. Well, I know, but they were spitting on soldiers coming back from Vietnam in Boston and Louisiana and Michigan. Yeah, it happened all over the country. Does Davis fam have an opinion about the protest, the ICE protest? Because if not, she can come back next time. I'm over that already. She just posted that she's chatting. I wasn't there for. Yeah, she can eat a fucking bag of dicks, dude. I gave her all the time she was going to get in this show. Sheesh. Just, hey, how about this, Heather? Since I know you're listening, save everyone the trouble, because let's face it, I don't know if whatever the fuck is wrong with your brain is contagious and you're going to bring that into this chat. So just post on your community wall exactly in some logical sentence form what it is exactly that you fucking want from me, you crazy bitch. What do you want? What do you want? I bet she won't tell me. I bet it's something about like, I love you, sinner, and I just can't stop thinking about you. And hey, Nanny, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. It says, by the way, Steelers signed Aaron Rodgers. I saw that. Dude, talk about mixed feelings. Here, let me see if I can find a video about that, because that's something I can sink my teeth into. Okay, Nanny, did you watch Aaron Rodgers on Joe Rogan? Because he was talking about like taking hallucinogenic mushrooms and all this weird hippie stuff. And then when I heard he got signed to Pittsburgh, I was like, he better get his act together. I don't want him to be fucking seeing 3 footballs and shit when he's trying to play for the Steelers. Like, I was so disappointed by Russell Wilson last year. I can't even tell you. That whole situation just fell apart. This will just take a minute. For those of you that don't give a fuck, I respect that, but my team's my team. Let's see here. Oh shit, he's already in the city. What's up? Pittsburgh's pretty slick in the way that they'll know you're there, but they're not going to stalk you. Like in LA, you're fucked. Let's see.
News 4. begins with breaking news.
And we're continuing to follow that breaking news just into our newsroom minutes ago. Our photojournalist captured Aaron Rodgers entering the Steelers facility on the south side. That's where the 41-year-old is expected to formalize his new contract, and he does have to pass his physical. Now, the details of that contract have not been disclosed just yet.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Nanny, is he going to be able to pass? Is this man going to be able to pass a urinalysis? Like, I don't know if you saw him on Joe Rogan, but he was talking wildly about, like, man. Hey, look, I will say this about the Steelers organization. They do every year go out and take risks to get a championship. Every year they're trying to win the championship. They don't do that weird rebuilding thing that you see like Tennessee doing, or the Texans, or even the Jets. Man, they've been trying to rebuild for the last 15 years. 1 year for $10 million. There you go. So that's screaming. They're counting on this year being the year. And it could be. I mean, it always could be, right? I mean, the Steelers Pittsburgh has a tradition of championships, and they're bred in success, and their work ethic is second to none. So I mean, and with his experience and expertise, if he's hot, it's over. But if he bangs his fucking pinky finger off of one helmet and a wild pass, that's it. You know what I mean? So that's what we got to deal with. I hope for the best, of course.
Yet, but we do know it is a one-year deal. Rodgers intends to start practicing with the team next week for the mandatory minicamp. We'll keep monitoring everything and keep you updated as to what we learn. But again, this is a very developing situation. We've been keeping you updated on it for the past few days here. And again, you can see him getting out of his car there, greeting some people at the facility, and then heading inside.
Breaking news. It's funny it's looked at like there. Well, Pittsburgh is football in Pittsburgh is like religion. If for those of you that don't know, it's really it's wild. But he was talking. I mean, let's see. Let me see if I can find a clip from Joe Rogan really quick. Oh, yeah, I can't even play some of this stuff. They're talking about cancer being fake and shit. Like, it's wild. Okay. Here we go. This is, like, sincerely controversial stuff that he was saying. I'm surprised the NFL even let him back, like, at all because of the shit he was saying.
Especially with our sport, it's fascinating to see how things are treated, and I use quotations on treated because up until probably a decade ago, it was easily accessible to get Oxy, Percocet, Vicodin, whatever you wanted.
Did they make sure you weren't playing on that stuff?
No, you played, definitely. Yeah.
Wow. And what did you ever play on it?
Yeah.
I mean, this shit is wild that he was saying the claims that he's making against the NFL. Like, I just thought that they would never have him back. Do they realize that he has almost no respect for the NFL at all? I mean, which is cool. I'm all about the rebellious nature. I mean, disruptors are what make change. And if what he's saying is true, that all of these people are, just fed pain pills like constantly, and they're just playing high AF, then I mean, come on, dude. I don't know. I love football so much that like I hate to hear any of this shit. I mean, I truly love football, but I also like to know the truth. So it's a complicated thing. Yes, Rodgers does psychedelic drugs. Yep. He talks about it quite extensively, ayahuasca and everything. Marianne Thorpe, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. How's it going? How you doing? Nanny Sharon says, by the way, I got that one. Thank you so much, Nanny, for that $10. By the way, Steelers signed Aaron Rodgers. Rachel became a member and sent a membership. Awesome. Rochelle, fuck, you know what? I'm sorry. I know that. I know that because I had to handwrite it to send you your shit, which it should be there tomorrow, I think. I hope it's there tomorrow. Marianne, it's a pair character lying on its side, raising his arm, saying, how's it going? It's going pretty good. The world's on fire, and I'm still fighting a fucking crackhead in Illinois on the YouTube. But aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. I just worry for my country. I worry about people getting hurt in the streets. It's a concern. I think we all share that concern to some level, because eventually that bullshit can leave the main drags and go into the neighborhoods, man. I don't think National Guard's the answer, but let's hear what Aaron Rodgers has to say about the NFL.
What did you play on?
Percocet.
And what was the impact on your physical performance?
It was more for pain management, so I wasn't taking any high dosage, but stupid. Ultimately, just.
Oh, and Sandy Dumont got that membership. Oh, it's awesome. So cool. Welcome aboard, and thanks again.
Here's the thing. I had knee issues for a long time, and you take anti-inflammatories, right? So you're taking anti-inflammatories that all come with a warning. If you take this more than a few weeks, you got to get your blood tested, right? Because it can do damage to your liver. There is so many different things you can take now for, anti-inflammatory things that are natural, that don't cause damage to your body.
Right.
CBD and any, positive,
you get the idea. He's pro
help that it can do for
some
your
of the
body.
hippie stuff works,
but it's ass backwards. The whole treatment of the professional, it definitely in our sport, that we're still giving out that kind of stuff.
When did they stop doing it as frequently? Was it when the opioid crisis kicked in?
No, there was I think there was one team that that people were kind of raiding the.
All right, you get the idea. I tell you one thing I know for sure. I know my city, and guess what he's not going to do? He's not going to pull any of that shit with the press corps in Pittsburgh. I promise. Cool gifting, Rochelle. Yes, thank you so much. I swear to God, I call her Rachel every time. Fuck. I do apologize. Making late dinner. What are you making, Truth Seeker? I'm planning on what I'm going to eat later after this. I'm not quite sure. I mean, burger's always a good choice, and it's been a few days. But I kind of want some pasta, too. I want some shrimp piccata or chicken piccata. If you guys don't know what that is, I can show you. It's one of my probably my favorite food. It's pretty simple. It sounds fancy schmancy, but it's not. Oh. The dog's gone wild. I almost wonder if it's like feeding time. They always bark at the same time. Let's see here. Shrimp piccata. Check this out. Oh, it's so good. Those beautiful little capers. Oh, my God. If this doesn't make you hungry, nothing will. I don't know who this guy is. Pascal.
A black pepper. And the shrimp, that's what I did. I wash it really, really good, and I butterfly. Now, to do like this, we put flour, and I put right over here on this dish. Okay, after we're not going to stove, I don't got it messed up over there. And we do each one the same with the flour. Let's put a gas on the pots over here, and we put a little bit oil, not too much. Just like this, I gotta use butter. Okay, yeah, I got the butter right over here already.
He's gonna sound wild.
We gotta start with a little garlic. Like this, the shrimp it give a good taste when you do with the garlic. All right, fry the garlic a little bit.
Garlic.
Okay, now we start with the shrimp. And we put one by one the shrimp like this. And make sure to put the gas at low heat, okay? Okay, you don't want to burn the shrimp. The shrimp, gotta cook too long. Now this is not gonna cook it too long. After we got turn on the other side.
Oh, that's funny. You thought capers were fish. Well, I guess the name is very deceiving if you don't know what they are. They're the little, like, bitter, vinegar, pickled, like, green seeds. What are they actually? What the fuck are capers? They're delicious, what they are. You can't eat them by themselves. That's one of those rare foods that you just can't eat by itself. Garlic is heaven sent. I put garlic on garlic. Oh, it's so good. And it's so good for you too.
Side, because this is shrimp, so you cook it too much, it comes too tough and dry. Okay, now let's start the turn on the other side. Look how beautiful color this is shrimp. When I start to eat, it look more good and delicious. Okay, now this is almost done to take it out. I want to put a little black pepper on the top. Okay, it's even nice. I put the salt and black pepper, but I like to have a little bit. Okay.
While we watch this, I'm Google searching restaurants near me that serve shrimp piccata. So wish me luck. Hopefully there is one. This you can get this in. I've had it in chicken or shrimp variations. Shrimp is a little bit better, but oh, it's so good.
Now the shrimp we gotta take it out. And we load the gas and let's take the shrimp out. But after the shrimp, you gotta go back again on the pot. And look at this shrimp, it gotta be so nice and tender. Okay, now we put a little bit more oil, not too much oil now. And we got butter. Okay. Now what I gotta do, melt the butter and we make the sauce for the shrimp and for the pasta. We raise the gas a little bit more. Now we got a caper. The caper, make sure to wash it really good because it's really salty. Wash it with the cold water. If somebody wash it with hot water, you cook the caper. Use cold water, really good. Okay, now we got the water boil and we need the salt. I put salt. And we got the pasta right over here. And we put the pasta. At the time of the pasta cook, I'm ready with the shrimp, everything. And we give a nice turn for the pasta. Now I want to know what kind of the pasta everybody favor to eat. I eat, spaghetti, but I eat any kind of the pasta. But the spaghetti, it's really good. It go with everything. Okay, now it's time I put a little flake of hot pepper. But if you don't like hot, no use. And we give a little turn of the hot pepper. Now, so you like hot pepper.
I'll show you really quickly what capers are. Because it is confusing. And if someone said I didn't eat them because I thought they were fish, because they're called capers. I mean, it sounds something from the sea, right? Definitely. Let's see. But they're not. They're these little green things. The plant is best known for edible flower buds, capers, used as a seasoning or garnish, and the fruit, caper berries, are both consumed. There's like these sour little, I don't want to say seeds because then you think it has like typical like seed meat in it, but it doesn't. It's just like fruit. It's like fruit. It's like a little sour fruit, but they traditionally come in a jar like you see the Goya jar right there, and it's like in brine, almost pickled. And if you were to take one out of the jar just like that, they're super like tart and salty. I've never heard anyone recommend like this man just did to rinse them. I always just use them straight out of the jar because I like that vinegar taste. And of course, it helps you use less salt in a dish, at least for me. Nope.
Okay, now we got the lemon. We got a wine. And this sauce, it gotta be so good. Okay, now we put a little bit extra flour, because we want to make the sauce, or you call it gravy, little thick, and we use little flour. And now we give a nice turn, because we gotta make a good sauce. You see, now you make a little thick now. Now, so you want, on this, you can use water, chicken stock, or the water for the pasta. But what I did, I was cleaning my shrimp in the shell. The shrimp, I was make fish stock. And this is the fish stock for the shell. And you gotta put inside, when you do with the shell, onion, I put piece of garlic, carrots, and celery. And after you leave it boil for 1 hour and a half, and you drain, and this is the fish.
So he's using fish stock. So I can't remember who said they wouldn't like it because of the fish. You wouldn't want fish stock. But I mean, it doesn't matter if he's using fish stock if it's a shrimp dish anyways. It makes sense. But I always prefer to use chicken stock in anything instead of water if you can.
Fish stock.
Fish stock, that's a different proposition.
And we started that much. But some of the more, after when I do the pasta, we can use more. Okay, now we give a little parsley, and we give a little green. This parsley, it's from my garden.
Parsley. Yes, that's a good. That's it. I think you got it. Yeah. I don't know who else do I know that knows food in here. Cheese, capers, flour. Yeah. Yep. Mo, that's a pretty spot on description though. Like pickly, but in salty brine. Like the liquid that you see them in the jar. If you were to sip that, it doesn't taste like pickle juice. Like pickled. It tastes more salty. But the little fruit themselves taste tart, sour. Yeah, we go with the chicken, and you get chicken piccata. I've had shrimp piccata definitely made with chicken stock, and it wasn't over fishy. It's like I said, it's a delicate thing.
Look at that. Okay, now we leave it boil this nice. After, let's make sure the pasta. Okay. Okay, look at that.
Rolled spaghetti.
It's nice, really nice. Now the pasta gotta cook a little more. Okay, now the pasta is almost done, but before the pasta I put inside over here, I gotta put the shrimp in first. I wanted the shrimp to give a nice taste with all the gravy and the sauce over here. And we leave it boil together, and look at the shrimp, how beautiful it look. Like I said, don't leave it cook too long. You see, it look really, really good. Now we leave it stay like 1 minute, the shrimp, and we take the pasta and we put it right inside over here with the shrimp. Now it's the time to put the pasta. It's still a little bit al dente, but I want to cook it together with the shrimp. Look beautiful. Now let's put it back over here on the stove with the gas on.
Cheese knows his way around the kitchen, says. Depends on the strength of the fish sauce. It could overpower the delicate flavor of the shrimp. That's what I was thinking too. Like chicken stock is a lot less aggressive than fish stock.
Let's make a nice turn. And this is gotta be nice creamy. Look at that. Look how beautiful it look. And we give a little flap. Okay, now we got more fish stock over here, and we make a little bit more.
What's he doing there?
Oh, now it look beautiful, nice. And we leave it cook a little bit more, a little more parsley on the top, and make it nice. Look at this.
This is basil, friend. Basil.
And now we give it nice. Okay. Let's bring on the table. I want to taste, because this is gonna be delicious. Okay. Oh, look at the shrimp. The shrimp, it looks so good. Look at that. We give a little bit.
The one I had, the shrimp was actually had a little more char, a little more crunch, a little more fry.
On the top. Oh. Good. The first thing, I want to test the shrimp. It's so good, really good, nice, juicy, creamy, everything. Really delicious. Thank you very much for look at this video, and make sure you make a you let me know. Okay, come out really good, so you do the same like I did. Thank you very much, and we see you next time.
Thanks, dude. All right. I don't think I have much else for you. Get out there, enjoy your day. My phone died. So if anybody's trying to message me, wah, wah, wah. It's on the charger now, but it'll take a couple of minutes. So what did we learn today? Headstones never and would never drive to anyone's house with a diaper on the way Davis fam did. Waka waka. Nice try, Rebecca. Jeez, man, you suck at this. Good luck in court on the 11th. What's today? 8th, 9th, 10th? Oh, just a couple of days. I'm going to go find myself some shrimp. I did want to look again to see who gifted, but I can't do that from here. I'm sorry. Let me see. Can I do it this way? Hold on a second. Maybe I can just go into studio and look. Let's see. Content live. I'm live. Is this my live? Let's see if I just click on it, what'll happen. Oh, no, it's not made for kids. It's funny. Well, I don't think I can look at it through there either. Oh, well. Oh, well, guys. Shit happens. She says, Martin Yam is the reason I went to culinary school. Very cool, dude. Have a great night, everyone. Yes. To the cooks in here, what is their to sub for heavy cream? What is their go-to sub for heavy cream in recipes like Alfredo? Heavy cream. Yogurt. Use yogurt. Plain white yogurt. Yogurt works in place of butter as well. FYI. Pretty well, actually. Or you could do like half the butter and half the yogurt and save yourself the artery cloggage, friends. I go full butter. Just never go full moon. You'll be all right. Shrimp scampi. Almost every type of shrimp. All right, guys, I'm going to play this outro and end this show. Rebecca, like I said, go fuck yourself. Try again. Try harder. If you find yourself in an emergency and the oxygen mask drops down in front of you suddenly, slap that shit upon your face and take a deep breath. Because if you don't do that, you can't take care of other people. And you know what? That's the whole fucking point of being here. On this rock that's just spinning in the middle of nowhere. If it speeds up a little bit, we're fucked. If it slows down a little bit, super fucked. So all we can do is take care of each other. Now that you've got your own oxygen mask on, you can actually do that. Now get out there and do that. You don't get. This is my outro. I'll see you guys. I'm not sure. I think I might just take tomorrow off completely, but we'll be back for Telephone Tuesday no matter what. And keep your notifications on because I am going to be popping up for in real life stream, either from the beach or from a location that you've seen on TV before. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're subscribed. Thanks everyone that did contribute to the channel today. I'm sorry I can't see now who did. Yeah, I can. Give me a second. My phone's restarting now. That was a rapid 6% right there. I tell you what. And you know, even though I'm here talking the shit, it's never a bad day to make peace with someone if you have that opportunity. I know it's not easy around here, but in times of, you know, the National Guard face to face with citizens, maybe we can think about what's really important and what's not. But yeah, follow the news. The neighbors are insisting on being part of this live stream. Have a good evening, Be Real. This is my outro. I'm a sinner. You guys are awesome. Until we meet again, sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up.
I finally got it. Salty, Gigi, Just a Girl Who Loves Frogs, A1, Linny, Nanny Sharon, Rochelle, Twice, Marianne Thorpe. Thank you all so much. Rock on, send her out.
To the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believing, testing, and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself your worth.
Hey, thank you, Missy, for the Cash App. Dropping 10 on it, baby.
You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best. Never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, ayo. Headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change. Yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best.
I think next week I'm gonna read you guys a story. That's what